13 things mentally strong people don't do. Picture this scenario. You've been to the gym for a long session on a treadmill, and while driving home you think to yourself, I really work hard today, so I deserve a little treat. You stop at a donut shop on your way back, and before you know it, you already had a few delicious donuts. This may seem harmless enough, but many of us are guilty of the same kind of behavior. We work hard to achieve lasting changes in our life, but don't pay attention to the bad behaviors that are undermining our efforts. In this video, you will learn 13 habits to avoid to develop great mental strength and achieve more success and happiness in life. Habit number 1. Stop from feeling sorry for yourself. One of the qualities of mentally strong people is that they don't spend precious time pitying themselves when facing difficulties. Instead, they replace self-pity with gratitude. Grateful people generally tend to have more healthy and happy life. Number 2. Never give your power away to others. Oprah Winfrey was raised in poverty, frequently mocked and taunted by others for being poor. But Oprah didn't waste her time worrying about what others were saying. Instead, she worked and studied hard and got a job as a TV news anchor. However, she was afterwards fired because she wasn't considered suitable to be on air. Again, she did not let the opinions of others take away her power. She worked harder than ever and eventually developed what would become her mega successful talk show. What distinguishes mentally strong people like Oprah is that they don't let the opinion of others determine how they think and act in life. Number 3. Don't be afraid of change, embrace it. Mentally strong people are always ready to embrace change. There are 5 steps to prepare yourself for it. The first is to ask yourself which change you would like to make in your life. Think very carefully about how this change would make you feel. Second, set a 30-day goal. Decide on concrete daily changes in your behavior that will help you reach that goal. Third, create a list of anticipated hurdles along the way. This will help you being more prepared. Fourth, create accountability. That way, you will be more likely to reach your goal. And fifth, measure progress. Seeing your daily achievement will motivate you to keep going. Number 4. Avoid worrying about things you can't control. If you've ever been caught in bad traffic on your way to an important appointment, you probably know how frustrating it can be. Although it can feel good to curse at the world, you should remember that it's total waste of time and energy. You never catch a mentally strong person doing this. They never waste their energy over things they can't control. The greatest level of happiness are achieved by people who take a lot of steps to steer their life in the direction they want, while at the same time accepting that there are many things that are out of their control. Number 5. Stop worrying about pleasing everyone. You probably noticed that some people are afraid of showing their true emotions like anger or sadness for fear of hurting other people's feelings. Listening to yourself and not to the concerns of others will make your confidence and happiness soar. Number 6. Never be afraid of taking risks. Mentally strong people are not afraid of taking calculated risks. If there is one thing that's certain, it's that you'll never get very far if you don't take any risk in life. However, it's very important to be smart about the risk you take. Mitigating risk starts by carefully analyzing the nature of the risk itself. Once the element of risks are clear, you can take the right steps to minimize them. Number 7. Don't live in the past. Coming to terms with past makes you stronger, but it takes concrete steps to do so. Many people feel like they're haunted by their past, but it's possible to find constructive ways to move forward. Like, you have to give yourself permission to enjoy life despite what might have happened in the past. Number 8. Make sure to never make the same mistake twice. This is another characteristic of mentally strong people. They study and learn from their mistakes so they don't repeat them in the future. To learn from your mistakes the next time something goes wrong, ask yourself the following questions. What did I do wrong? What could I have done better? And what can I do differently next time? Try to set negative feelings and self-doubt aside and simply answer these questions honestly. By doing this consistently, you'll have a clear idea of how to act next time. Number 9. don't envy other people's success. Do you feel bad when someone you know becomes successful? If so, you're not alone. This kind of envy is common. Being envious of success is a common human trait, but this doesn't make it healthy. If you want to be more successful, you must learn to overcome your initial envy of other people's success and harness their power instead. The best way to do this is through collaboration. People who enjoy and celebrate other people's success end up attracting successful people with whom they can collaborate. Number 10. Never give up after an initial failure. We tend to think that success falls from sky, like Cinderella's fairy godmother turning her into a princess with a wave of a magic wand. But in the real world, things are rarely like in the fairy tales. Success often comes only after a long road of failure, and that's why mentally strong people know how to preserve and treat their failures as a stepping stone to something greater. Number 11. Face your fears of being alone and overcome them. When you find yourself alone with time on your hands, do you immediately switch on the TV or seek some outside activity for distraction? Most of us are habitual to being surrounded by noise all day. This is not a wise habit. Mentally strong people are not afraid of spending time alone. They know that those quiet times when you are attentive to yourself can be a great source of recharging, inspiration, and reflection. Number 12. Don't have an entitlement mentality. We all want things, but some people feel they are entitled to whatever it is they want, and they feel they deserve it all now. The problem with this growing sense of entitlement is that it prevents people from earning things based on their actual merit. Mentally strong people are different. Instead of expecting the world to shower success and good fortune on them, they focus on working hard and earning themselves. Number 13. Never expect immediate results and be patient. Do you keep your New Year's resolutions? Probably not. A survey found that 25% of participants had abandoned their resolutions after 15 weeks. The underlying issue is that our goals and expectations are sometimes unrealistic. As we never get anywhere near them, we get fed up and give up. We need to set more realistic goals. Mentally strong people recognize that progress is not always immediately recognizable. Sometimes improvements are well hidden, and sometimes they even look like a step backwards. So, it's important to be patient, stick to your goal and keep working at it, even when you are not seeing any progress at any given point. Thank you for watching this video. The link to the book is in the description. Please share it, like it, and subscribe for more videos like this.